What's going on, retro gamers? Today we're going to test out and play Pokemon Blue on our Game Boy Advance using the Easy Flash Definitive Edition with our HDMI mod using a capture card. So, can it hold up? Well, you'll be the judge. Let's go check it out. What's going on, retro gamers? So today I have my non-lit or non-backlit Game Boy Advance that I just have a HDMI mod that I did in another video. I'll put the link in the description for that video. And basically I got questioned about some latency in the gameplay. So I'm going to be doing a little bit more of an in-depth review. Right now, I have a cheaper $20 Canadian capture card that I ended up purchasing, and I'll put the link in the description for that capture card. It works out really well with my Nintendo Switch, and it seems to work out pretty well with this as well. I have it plugged into, well, my HDMI is plugged into a splitter, and then that is plugged into my monitor. I have like a 24-inch monitor plus my laptop, which is my main device that I use for capturing my devices. I also use a program called Streamlabs, which was recommended to me by my brother actually, and it works out pretty well. It's pretty easy to set up, and I recommend using that as well if your computer can handle it. I have a pretty beefy laptop for what it is. And this is just like the HDMI cord that plugs in. It's just a micro HDMI to HDMI that comes with the HDMI mod. And we're just going to plug it in right now. And we will see it pop up on the screen in a moment. And I'll let you see the gameplay in the bottom right hand corner. So you can probably already hear the game in the background. And it automatically just shows up on the screen, which is great. So there wasn't any latency there. I'm not going to do any speed hacks or anything like that. So this basically just acts as a controller, and it might just bug out for a second there. So the only issue I have is this cord itself. I don't like how flimsy it is. You might want to, rest the cord on something or find a different micro HDMI cord, because it just cut out on my one screen, but I don't know if that's just maybe my splitter. But anyways, let's continue the game. I think I actually have a save state, so let's load. Let's see what this load does. I don't remember where we left off, but I know we were doing a glitch. Maybe it was this one. Not this one either. Nope. We might just have to start it all over. I don't know. Who knows? Let's do this. Let's shut this down. I'm gonna try to remember what the buttons are. I can just exit. And maybe let's play an actual Game Boy Advance game and see how much it can handle. Let's play some Crash Bandicoot. I haven't played Crash Bandicoot in a while. And we'll play the Huge Adventure with a clean boot. And we'll see how much latency it has, if any. It doesn't look like it's latent on my screen right now. This is pretty great. I know you guys can probably hear it pretty well, which is awesome. Now, the thing to remember is this isn't going to be, 1080p or whatever the capture card says it is, because it is an older game. So we're just gonna go through the intro. I'm not even gonna read it or anything, but I'm just clicking A. You can see me just pressing A on the main screen here. And so far so good. Like I said, just basically this micro HDMI cable itself, it is a cheaper Chinese, everything's Chinese I guess, but there are different HDMI cables that I might end up looking into myself that are more secure. That's why I tried to make this as flush as possible so that it wouldn't be sticking out the way it is, but you might be able to get it better on your installation. I just, like I said, I tried to do it as best as I could, but we're just going to play a little bit and see how well it handles. And play something different than Pokemon. I like Crash Bandicoot, I like Spyro. I like a lot of the platformer games, really. Spyro was one of my big ones, more on the PlayStation back in the day. I just fell in the hole back in the day. And I just fell in the hole again. What am I doing? Alright. It's a little bit different when you're using the Game Boy Advance as a controller, basically. That's all it basically is in the end, but it's kind of cool that you're using the Game Boy Advance console itself rather than using, you know, like an emulator or anything else, really. Like a Android device or whatever. It gives it that more of a retro feel, I feel. I like the Game Boy Advance. It was one of my favorite consoles back in the day. I only had the SP model of it. I just kind of stuttered there because I was trying to play at the same time as talking, and my buddy had the Game Boy Advance, which was actually this one, not this exact Game Boy Advance, but it was the same model and everything, same colors. I remember it like it was yesterday. That was, you know, so long ago, over 15 years ago. And I just picked up getting back into gaming again a couple months back, and I was in the, you know, Pokemon phase for a while, doing Pokemon cards, and then got back into gaming because I find more pleasure in gaming, and it's kind of fun. I've always loved modding things. I've always loved hacking systems. I hacked like my Wii back in the day. I've hacked my 3DS, my 2DS. I've always had like things like R4 cards. You guys can go watch a recent video that I did about R4 cards in 2022 on how to do installations of that. And also just any kind of, you know, any of these flash card kind of cards that are basically allowing you to play your backed up saves and you know, play on your original console without having to spend an arm and a leg, because I know myself, darn. In 2022, for example, Pokemon Blue is still about the same price as it was back in the day. It's 50 bucks for just the cartridge, not even a sealed product. It's the cartridge itself, 50 bucks Canadian at least. And I've seen it, you know, anywhere up to, depending on the quality and the seller, to like 100 bucks just for any Pokemon games. I know it's, you know, they're the biggest franchise in the last 25 years to keep going, but they're, you know, it's kind of a crazy thing. Like, I look at the prices of what the games were back in the day. I think they were maybe at least like 20 or 30 bucks back in the day, and they haven't gone down in price. It's not sealed. So like it's something that's nuts to kind of see. But sealed ones, if you have a sealed one that's, you know, PSA 9 for example, you're rich. So but yeah, not really, but it's still a crazy thing to see people that actually have graded their cases and stuff. I was trying not to die there. I don't have a Ugurabaga. And shark, there we go. So yeah, it's just kind of a crazy thing. But back to this, I think the gameplay has been pretty good on at least Crash Bandicoot. I'm going to pop over to a Pokemon game after we beat this level here and get back into more of the review side of this, and I'll let you guys decide from the video quality. I am not going to really edit it too much. I'm just going to edit a couple things just to kind of get through it all. But in regards to my setup and stuff, I'm just using, like I said, that Streamlabs program. It's free. You can use it to do streaming live. You can, you know, use it for pre-recording everything and uploading videos to your YouTube channel, whatever you want to upload it to. And you can, you know, use a mic and stuff like that, which I'm using right now. I actually finally purchased a mic for 100 bucks, and I hope it sounds good to you guys, but I do mic tests and everything like that, and it sounds pretty decent. I have another YouTube channel that I actually have been more consistent with lately, which is for my Android app development tutorials. So anyways, I'm going to press the start button and save the game, save it in that slot, because maybe I'll play this again, and because I didn't play it with, so it's going to go black screen for a second, turn it back on. So let's see if it pops back open on the TV and how long it takes. So it's showing no signal, so maybe because I'm still plugged in. Let's unplug it. Yeah, it's showing the screen on this side so you can see it there. Let's plug it back in. Let's see if it picks it up. And there we go, it picks it up right away, which is pretty decent. So turning it on and off if you're trying to capture anything, or trying to view it on a TV or anything like that, it does require you to unplug it, which kind of seems unfortunate, but I guess that's just the way it is. Game Boy Color, let's go with Mario. Let's not do Pokemon. Let's play a little bit of Mario. Mario's my favorite too for Nintendo and stuff. So yeah, Super Mario Bros. Actually, I think this one is the one that doesn't work. Maybe it does. I don't remember. Oh, I'm on World 4. I did the jump through. So these aren't really heavy play games or anything. That's why I'm playing. I was playing some Game Boy Advance. I forgot how hard Mario can be sometimes. Trying to do that, and I just died. So let's get out of the Game Boy Color. That seems pretty good to me. Game Boy Advance. We got NES, Super Mario Bros. I know this Nintendo system emulator isn't the most amazing, but let's do Game Boy Advance, and we'll do Pokemon. Let's do it. Fire Red. We'll clean boot it, and we'll see how well that loads. So it's not much of a latency. There might be a little bit of latency between, you know, the edit of my video and my hand in the bottom right hand corner, but so far it's looking good. Like, it's not really much different from like my TV to the recording device. So let's get into a battle. We got a Weedle. Come on, Squirtle, you can do it. Sully's my starter. Let's tail whip him. Defense fell. So yeah, back in the day, this was one of my very first games. Well, not Fire Red, of course. It was Pokemon Yellow, and I really like Pokemon still. I don't know, you guys probably see my Pokemon Shrine in the background in my openings. And I was poisoned. I don't remember if I have any Pokemon. I haven't played this in a little while. I haven't really been playing my Game Boy Advances, but I've been playing my Nintendo Switch. Oh, I got a couple. So. So Birdie D. So let's just keep fighting them. We'll get them anyways. It's not like we're gonna faint or anything. But like I said, you guys can be the judge in the comment section. I wanted to just do a quick review because somebody questioned, is the capture card able to handle the HDMI? And I just thought I'd do a quick little game through or gameplay review with a couple different games, Squirtle Painted, yeah, I know, and let you guys kind of see how well it works. Like I said, there are a couple things that, like with the cord and having to unplug it, plug it back in for seeing it on the TV, but you wouldn't do that too often, and I would recommend unplugging it when you're done with it anyways. I wouldn't leave it plugged in. You don't want any issues with, you know, the solder points on the HDMI itself coming off the board or anything like that. If you know all about that kind of stuff, I'm just kind of giving you my little insight. Like, I do stuff like that myself. I kind of been into like Arduino kind of stuff, as you see here. Like, I've been messing around with Arduino boards and got into all that kind of, oh, there we go. See, it kind of bugs out when you when you move it too much. So I just kind of keep my hands still. Like I said, I also have this cord that's kind of tight right now, and it's got a heavy splitter on it. I'll show you kind of a picture of the splitter right now. So there's the splitter on screen, and that's just the splitter that I use. I got it from Amazon as well. So everything I got from Amazon other than the HDMI mod, which I got through AliExpress, but you can get it through Handheld Legends as well. They're a good company. I think it's Handheld Legend, not Handheld. Yeah, it's Handheld Legend, not Legends. I always say Legends. But I'll put a link in the description for both the AliExpress and Handheld Legend. It's the same thing. It's just, I like to support smaller businesses that go out of their way to, you know, get stuff in bulk and resell it kind of thing, and that's basically what it is, right? It's just they've purchased a whole bunch of the product because they're more geared towards it, and it's more trusting to buy from a company that you know it has good reviews rather than buying from China directly sometimes if you don't have that kind of mindset. But I've done it. AliExpress is reliable to me, and they have a money back guarantee thing too, just like any other company does. So, but here we go. This is the end of my review. I'm gonna battle it out here, and we got Caterpie. Maybe I'll catch Caterpie. No, I already got a Caterpie, I guess. So we'll just fight them, and I'll let you guys just listen to the gameplay, and I'll be quiet now. Alright, so there you have it, guys. So, yeah, you guys be the review. You can comment as much as you want, like the video, share it, subscribe, do anything you want to do. Just let me know what you guys think about it. I think it looks great to me. I haven't modded anything or changed anything on my video editing software. I kept everything to default as well. With my software that I use Filmora. It was probably the cheapest one to buy for video editing software, and like I said, Streamlabs is what I stream and use now. The last video that I was using was actually my editing software that was recording it, so maybe that's why it looked so bad. This one I think looks a lot better to me, and the only, like I said, there's just a couple downsides to just this cord. Like if you wiggle it, I don't know how I did it, but there we go. There, I wiggled it and it kind of flickered on and off, but that's just the cord being under stress, and there it goes. Yeah, it's just gonna start twitching out. So I'm gonna unplug it so you guys don't have any seizures, and you can still see it on the screen there with my hand. But there's the game, and you can still actually use the volume when the thing's plugged in. So you can hear the volume on the game and plug it in. So you could hear it on the game. You might not be able to hear it too much, but you can hear it down there, and that was kind of a cool sound. But anyways, take care. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like my video, comment, share, like again, and then subscribe again. Do 2 likes. That'd be awesome. Thanks. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go play some Pokemon Fire Red for a bit. Why are you still here? Why am I still here? Go get yourself one of these cords. No, don't get these cords. Get this HDMI mod. I recommend it. It's pretty sweet. Okay, bye. Why haven't you left? I'm just gonna keep playing my game.